Shalom Charim, and as you all know, there's not a whole lot of peace going on in the world. Real quick, I just want to bring a couple of things to your attention. We know that there's a lot of talk of the, um, the power grid being tested on this month, November 13th and 14th, as a possibility. I've even heard mention that it might be as early as November the 1st. That being said, you know, a lot of things could happen. I mean, could it be a pretext in order to get civil unrest and declare martial law? There's all kind of possibilities that could go. Yeah. What should we be prepared for something like this? Always be prepared for the unexpected. It's something we should always take into consideration. Always have food and water on hand. Doesn't mean that you have to stockpile until you can't get in and out of your house, but in other words, like we would do in here in Florida, if you had a bad hurricane, think like more along that lines there. Mainly for during any duration of civil unrest, we would know that we have enough to provide for the family during the time until such matters can be brought to peaceful means. Secondly, though, let me just say this to you. I think it's important for you to know. I'm really getting trouble with all kinds of winds of doctrines that I'm seeing. I mean, people that contact me that listen to this ministry, and some of us for them, some of us against us, but every wind of doctrine you can possibly imagine. And that concerns me for your sake, for my sake, for everyone's sake. I have seen all kinds of dates set, things said, come and go, and never happen. It's not to say that one day someone's not going to contact me and tell me, Brother Steve, I believe this is when this is going to happen, and it does happen. Recently, I had a brother contact me that believes that the rapture happens on November 11th of this year. I've had several people believe that the rapture will happen this year. That's very well possible. Now, I do agree with that. And could somebody actually guess the date right or get the date right? I would tend to believe more that it would be a guess. But yeah, I'm sure somebody might accidentally get it right, but I believe that that's the one that God says no man knows the day nor the hour. And nonetheless, I think it's more important that we keep our lives ready to go, keep our minds on Christ, just be totally consumed with Him and in His love. Be ready to go. But we don't know what hour He does come. And as far as the date setting and stuff, the brother that sent me the message that he believes that it's November 11th, that would be fabulous, no doubt. But if it doesn't happen on November 11th, there again, so much date setting and stuff, it gets us in trouble. I've seen many dates set come and go over the years. If it was during the times of Israel, we would have already stoned the people and done away with it. So I hope the brother's right. And but I caution you guys especially. If you see things like that going out on the internet, don't just believe every wind of doctrine. Stay with Christ. Stay with the Word of God. That's your best bet.